At the moment, we'd also like to go across the country. Let's go straight across now to Mumbai, where our correspondent Yogesh Damle is there with our partners. Anand Kripalu, the MD of United Spirits, and Abanti Shankar Narayanan, the MD of Diageo. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Yogesh, before I ask a few questions to our guests over there, give us an idea of what is happening around you.
Well, indeed, Vishnu, if we speak of Mumbai, it makes a strong case for itself as it comes to the need of teaching people of traffic etiquette and safe driving. In fact, Mumbai, home to 18 million Mumbaikars, is always prone to chock-a-block traffic jams and as many traffic accidents. In fact, last year alone, 2.5 lakh motorists were booked for traffic offences and violations. So here we are, along with a few bright students from various of Mumbai's schools and also our esteemed guests out here. We'll be talking about these very issues that have been pressing Mumbai's traffic scenario for a long time. But for now, it is over to Anand and Abhay.
All right, well, let me just come across to you first. Abanti, can you hear me? Vishnu here. Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Abanti, tell us a little bit about this campaign, and as far as Diageo is concerned, and USL, of course, don't drink and drive. When did you come up with this particular concept, and how long do you intend to pursue this?
So Vishnu, the first thing I would like to say is that responsible drinking is a very, very big priority for Diageo. We recognize that our iconic brands are enjoyed by millions of consumers around the world, and what we want to do is to make sure that we inspire them and educate them to enjoy these brands responsibly. Now, while we recognize that many consumers enjoy responsibly to mark social occasions and milestone celebrations in their lives, equally we recognize that alcohol misuse does have a negative impact on society, and therefore we recognize our responsibility to make sure that we help to address some of those problems. So Diageo actually runs over...
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I think we've got disconnected.
No, go ahead.
Diageo actually runs over 300... Yeah. Sorry, I thought we had got disconnected.
No.
So Diageo actually runs nearly 400 responsible drinking partnership programs in different markets around the world, and therefore, what we wanted to do was to bring this into India as an international sort of practice for responsible drinking. This is a program that we've launched in partnership with the Institute of Road Traffic Education, and it's going to last for a period of 15 months, covering nearly 35 cities. And the whole intent is that there be 4 key elements that we want to address through this program. The first is that we are building capacity among traffic police organizations across the country. The second is that we are educating underage drinkers or university students on the perils of underage consumption and asking them to not go in for any kind of consumption, and inspiring them for drink driving. So that's the second. The third is that we are creating awareness and education among commercial drivers, commercial vehicle drivers, such as truck drivers, auto rickshaw drivers, school bus drivers, etc. Again, on the perils of drink driving.
Okay.
And the fourth and final element of this program is that we will be donating breath analyzers to police organizations in the cities that we are going to.
Okay, Yogesh, I just wanted to ask you, give us an idea, Yogesh, of what's happening around you. What's happening at the event, Yogesh?
Well, Vishnu, we are joined by some theatre artists from Mumbai today who are doing a little street play, telling people on how traffic safety is an issue and how this needs to be addressed through inculcating basic driving etiquette and the civic sense that Mumbaikars really need to follow. Ambulances have been a case in point where a lot of precious lives have been lost waiting for signals to go green, but little that Mumbaikars know that they are actually allowed to jump signals just in case they have an ambulance blaring its siren behind them. So this the sensitivity that we need to inculcate, and through these events and through these activities like the street play, we are interacting with a bunch of almost 200 to 350 school children out here in Mumbai this Sunday. So we'll be also going across to Anand. We have a little technical glitch, so I'll with your permission
and I
relay
wanted
a
to ask
question
you
to
that
him.
question.
So we also plan to present an agenda to the government that we.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Yogesh, Yogesh, what I wanted to ask Anand, and if you could just pass on the question, is on the role of corporates. Now, USL and Diageo have come together. What sort of corporate responsibility does he believe should exist in India on this particular theme?
Absolutely. Another
Sure,
question.
Vishnu. So let me say that, there was a time and an era when companies believed that their only purpose was to create profit. And they would do that at the cost of people and the environment around them. That thankfully has really changed. Today we believe that unless we take care of the safety and the well-being of our consumers and customers, we cannot prosper and we cannot survive. Now the fact that we are close to our consumers, that we understand what drives them, allows us to craft programs of this kind where we can actually raise awareness, we can drive changes in attitude, and hopefully if we persist for long enough, collectively we will also be able to change behaviors. So I think that corporates in combination with the government, with civil society, and I think importantly, each of us as individuals, as fathers or mothers or people who can influence the community around, we need to play that leadership role to drive that change.
And it's fantastic to see both of you out today, Anand, participating in this little event that we've organized, and you've helped us organize in Mumbai. It's fantastic to see corporates actually come out and spread this message. And this is something we're going to take to school children as well in the future. We'll take to college students as well, and we will continue, with our efforts in spreading this message. Yogesh, I'd like to thank you as well. We'll come back to you perhaps later on.